Grad blöd. Ich terminiere mal, dass es eine Niederlage jetzt gibt, da ich ja sehe, dass 2 Leute nicht spielen können, weil sie den Rest brauchen. Kane und Duell spielen nicht. Ja, 1:2 und also beide besten beiden Hitter. Also die beiden haben die meisten Hits beim besten Batting Average, also ich denke, das wird nix. Ja, Kane könnte ich zwar spielen, das wird nächstes Spiel wieder ausfallen. Ich lasse lieber aber beide dann wenigstens gegen Syndergaard spielen, ja. Ja, das wird jetzt schwierig. Ich muss kassiert zwei spielen, ja, eigentlich ist er 4, ja. Aber ja, alles durcheinander jetzt. Macht ja alles total durcheinander jetzt. Naja, das ist nix.
We are under the lights this evening as we
Nach der
get you
Serie
set
halt
for
leider
another
ersten Tag
edition of
frei.
Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Mets. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, I'll tell you, starting pitchers go, he's one of the best around. He's really found what works for him.
Naja, ich habe fast gesagt, Kane hat jetzt 18 von 19 Spielen gespielt gehabt. Ja,
He
das
expects to go out there
glaube
and
ich auch, ja.
dominate every game he starts, and he usually does. No one should be surprised
Ja,
if he
vor
turns
allem
into a
Elf hat
really
79
solid
Stunden mal
start
oder
here.
so.
Striding into the box,
Fertig
Ben
werden,
Gamble.
79.
And we are set
Fitness,
for
ja, der ist
baseball
nicht-
here this
das ist ein
evening.
krassen Wert, ja.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball
Das
one.
Ben Gelbe mal
Fellas,
wieder
these
spielen.
Mets,
Der
as
kann
they
gegen
enter
rechts reichen,
play
so
here
gut hinten, aber
tonight,
was
come and
machen?
trying to bounce back from a loss last
Das
time out,
Speed.
but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking
Ja,
a look
das
at a team right
sieht
here,
auch gut
D-Roll.
aus.
Through
Also,
5
der
games
Record
of this
auch krass.
homestand, they're 3-2.
Wie
I
ich
know they
jetzt
were expecting
verbessern.
more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right
Das war die
here.
erste
You don't
Niederlage,
wanna
ich glaube
go 500
4-0.
for 6 games, especially at home. On
Der
the
erste
road,
Niederlage
you
auch.
can deal with
4-0
it.
bei
At
Heimteam.
home, this is a
Haben sie
must
wohl von
win.
mir eben ein weggesweept, wa?
Counting out
Meine
at 2 balls and a
4-0.
strike to Ben Gamble.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on.
A high fastball is in there.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Hier ich vielleicht auch nicht Pitch hitten lassen, weil der hat eine lange Hitting-Streak. Das ist mir viel zu gefährlich, ja. Ich will jetzt nicht deswegen kaputt
Here
machen.
now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Ja, die brauchen mal ein ganzes Spiel Pause beide jetzt. Das ist halt immer so.
The 2-2 one more time.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball.
Ach,
And the leadoff man is set
99,
down here for the
102.
first out of the
Hör auf
evening.
damit. Das ist
Anytime
viel
a
zu
pitcher
schnell.
locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Nichts unter 100, unter 99 kein Fastball von dem Spacko, ey.
So here is Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Garcia is usually a right
95er
fielder,
Slider.
but he's playing in
What the
left
fuck,
field
ey?
today.
Scheiße, ey.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Lifted in the air to center. After it is Marisnik. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As he'll take a look at ball one. A ball and a strike.
Neue Pitcher kenne ich noch gar nicht von denen von letztes Jahr.
Two balls and a strike to Braun.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Gone in order are the Brewers. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game.
Ja, so verdient. Okay, das wird jetzt diesmal nicht so ein hohes Ergebnis werden. Also ich glaube, diesmal mal nicht so viele Runs.
Brandon Woodruff will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Denny?
Schön 2
You know,
Strikes
Matt, it's
gewonnen.
awfully tough getting a
guter
lot of
Start.
no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
Ja, glaube ich auch. Das ist ein
Coming to the
Motor,
plate
das ist
now,
am Start.
Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that
Das
slide
kann ja
ball in
auch
his
mit
back
99
pocket right
werfen
now.
hier, ja?
So he punches him out looking at
kann
the
er auch.
fastball. Ahmed Rosario is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Settling in now, Robinson Cano.
Noch Kanal spielt ja. Das ist doch der letztes Spiel nicht gespielt hat. Da fehlt ja doch einer. Naja.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that
Vielleicht
one?
kurz, weil ich
A
den
good
Kopf
take
war,
there on that
krass
pitch.
eigentlich ja auch noch nicht verkehrt das immer.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. A bouncer up the middle. Garcia gloves it. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. Two gone.
Ich habe also 37 jetzt hat er gut, ich wollte halt nichts abgeben. Ne?
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the sixth spot can keep it going. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air out to left field. Garcia is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. First delivery to him on the way. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
The 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a three-run bomb.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Narvaez, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the
die
trigger, and there are two away.
gewonnen,
Hate to be a
okay. Jetzt
captain,
haben wir
obvious
aufgehört
here,
zu
but
verlieren.
he looks
Scheiße.
great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, the first baseman slash DH, Ryan Healy.
DH.
Now the pitch.
We can DH. That was good enough.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here comes the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Michael Conforto comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As with 2 away, he'll
Ja,
swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Ja, dann war's
Try to make
hier.
something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Da treffen wir beide aktuell total Location, ja.
And
Hey,
boy,
overall, the
big
ancient
problems
corner
here
there.
to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. So stepping in, Ronnie Rodriguez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the pitch.
Ja, das hat ein bisschen Vogel, der bei uns auch Toronto so gut spielt. Also, der kann gerne in das Spiel versäuern. Ich hasse den, ja. Wenn ich den schon sehe, wird mir schlecht, ey. Keine Ahnung, ist nicht mein Spieler, keine Ahnung, ey.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Marisnik, 1 away.
Batting it, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Strike taken up in the zone. And the 2-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the
Hallo,
plate. He's
auch
got
mit dem
electric
scheiß
stuff with
Schattendinger, ey.
pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Fastball just
Weil
inside.
die berühren den halt so knapp, dass er gerade noch so ein Strike ist,
Is
ja.
that two-seamer, and
Er hat
he
aber
loves
auch
to throw
ganz
it
genau
inside.
aus. Der Referee sagt dann halt auch, ja, aber wirklich so ganz knapp, ey.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Ja, das ist wieder
He's
Kante,
just
ja.
got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here.
Der ist
He's
wahrscheinlich
really
heiß bei
an
seiner
exciting
EA, denke
pitcher
ich
to
mal,
watch
deswegen ist er
when
noch
he's
so übel
sending guys
gerade.
packing like this.
At the plate, Brandon Woodruff. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He
Das
struck
ist
him
ein
out.
10 Strikeouts in dem Spiel. What the fuck geht hier ab? Weiter 5 Strikeouts, ey.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill
Ach du
right now.
Scheiße,
As
ey.
we roll through it again,
Beide
remember,
kamen
he struck out
komplett
the
voll,
side
noch
in the
komplett
last
voll im
inning.
dritten Inning,
Now
ja.
he picks up right where he
Beide
left
jetzt.
off. by striking
Ach,
off the
du
leadoff
Scheiße.
man here. Let's see if he
Der
can keep
dachte-
this going for a little bit.
Der sagt ugly slings, also sind die Pitchweb beide gerade echt fies, ey.
Next up
Ugly
for New
slings
York,
drin, ey.
Jake Marisnick. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Arcia at short.
Oh, Garcia. Ja, das ist wieder, wenn du deine Eier wirst, ja, dann kommt der her. Das ist kein Problem, er macht nicht zu viel.
That's what
Ja.
speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster,
So
so
weit
he
auch sehr
rushed
weit
the
der
throw,
Wurf.
and he had more time than he thought, too.
Ja, so viel Zeit hat er nicht gehabt, ey. Richtig ist sehr, sehr schnell.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Jacob deGrom. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ach so. Ach, das war ja, der Grom, der bantet nicht mal. Ja, ja, merke ich schon, der hat doch kein Interesse, Band zu machen. War jetzt überrascht.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
1-0.
Fouled away.
Das ist bei mir auch Standard, also ich weiß gar nicht, ob ich, wann ich mal geführt habe. Ja.
And he popped him up.
Ach du
Arcia
Scheiße.
in
Der
foul
hinter
ground,
Wow, da
but
kommt ja gar
this will
keine Sau
land
hin.
untouched.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Ja, der
Grounder down the
Druck
line
hat
at
Neffli zu
third,
finden, weil der
but
bettet
this
hier
will
wie
be
ein
a foul
Wahnsinniger.
ball, and it's still
Die
0-2.
Pitches, ey, das sind nicht raus. Heilige Scheiße, ey.
From the stretch.
Ah ja, der Brom. Das sind einfach 10
6 fouls
Pitches.
in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone? Or is the hitter going to come
Ja, wieder
outside it?
ausgezweigt.
A swing and a
Nummer
miss, and
6.
another punch out here.
Ja, haben
6
schon
already,
6, ey.
and that's out number 2.
6 von 8
Double
ausgezweigt,
play
ey. Ach,
situation,
du Scheiße.
you kind of expect most pitches to be down
Ich hab
in the
Gefühl,
zone,
Rudolph ist jetzt, der
hoping
brauchte
for
ein
a
gutes
ground
Spiel, jetzt
ball.
ist er da.
That was an interesting pitch
Jetzt
selection
ist er da,
to go up
endlich.
in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And that will bring in the former top prospect of
Oh, der-
Rosario.
Oh,
Pitch
das ist gelaufen.
outside
Oh.
the throw.
Ja, hier hast du den Ball bekommen. Ich weiß auch nicht, warum du den Ball kriegst, aber ja.
Here's the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Marisnick at second with 2 down. Line to the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Ja, das Dumme ist
Oh, but it's
kostlich. Das wird 1-0.
offline, so the run will score.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around and score.
Ja,
You know
Standard.
what? And
Lieber
that's
als
one of those
Kenner,
cases
glaube ich,
as a
nicht,
pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and
Stunde
try to
ist.
pick up your
Reicht
teammate
nicht.
and try to get
Aber
it
ist
out
nicht
any way you
dafür
can.
zu schnell. Reicht nicht. Ja, hab ich auch einfach völlig wie auf Face verpennt ist der
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Cano waits on the first pitch. Robinson Cano is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Count now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery, and it's fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. He's running. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. The Mets lead this one 1-0.
Ja, aber anhören, ne? Kam durch den Ära halt, ne? Das hat anhören. Wurde auf mich draufgeknallt.
To the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip
Das
through
verliere ich
the order
jetzt
changes
1-0
anything.
durch einen anderen
It'll be
Band.
interesting to see what kind of adjustments these
Und
hitters
Rudolf
are able to make.
kriegt mir jetzt
in
seine
the
4.
middle innings
Niederlage
of this
kriegen durch so
game.
eine Scheiße.
Pitch on the way.
That
schwer
elevated
gegen die Runde,
fastball
ja.
right there.
Mein
That
Kopf
is
ist
the
komplett
biggest
voll.
change in
Keine
the
Ahnung,
game
was da
today
grundsätzlich
for
so Pitcher
me.
nichts,
When
weil der
I
irgendwie
first came
92
up, a
Overall
lot
hat.
of
Aber
guys
vielleicht hätte er
working
noch
at
mehr. Ich weiß gar nicht, wie
Greg
hoch sein
Maddox
Overall
East
ist,
to
ja.
West.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
Keine Ahnung, auf jeden Fall machst du eigentlich nicht mehr viel normalerweise. Du musst halt schon viel Glück haben, dass er da ein paar Jahre raus
And he
will.
takes a cold strike
Aktuell geht
2.
alles in die Kante. Und dann auch noch ohne Jelf und Kane, weil ich das irgendwie schwarz.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good
Gut, dann gibt es
changeup
Feld
there
auch
as he
in der
swings
Mitte,
and
ja?
misses, and
Ich habe
he's
perfekt
set
Zeit
down
gehabt.
on
Meinst du, ich
strikes
treffe
for the
den?
second
Nö.
time tonight. So with that, let's
Keine
call on the
Chance.
guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch
Keine
speed
Chance.
comparison for the two
Ja,
starters.
Pitch kommt vielleicht
And
sieht auch
boy, you
gut
can
aus.
see it
Wir
there.
brauchen 102,
Couple
wird
of
drauf
power arms
101.
out there as both of these guys are working in the
Ach
high
du
90s.
Scheiße. Da fliegen aber die Bälle. Die beiden, ey.
So here's Avisail Garcia. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Weil Jelf ist so der Einzige, wo ich sagen will, der haut da mal so ein Ding raus, ja? Aber er spielt halt nicht. Weil der kann das halt. Wo er sagen kann, da kannst du wenigstens irgendwann noch ein 1-1 hinkriegen.
No runs, no hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee.
Pitch war das auch nicht so hoch, dass der, ja, er hat noch keinen Hit zugelassen. Das hat große
Fastball
Probleme.
taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Bounce to first. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Ryan.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Wird aber auch gar nicht abgeworfen, selber
He's
nicht.
ready.
Also
Here's the
total
first
komisch
offering.
alles.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Ey, du bist doch ein Wichser, ja? Der ganze. Jetzt hast du 54 Pitches geworfen, ohne einen Curveball zu werfen. Jetzt wirst du auf einmal bei 1-2 Konten Curveball, ja? Ich denke mir so, what? Ist das fies,
And
ey.
it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now here's one hit in the
Oh,
air
ja, mein
to the
ersten
right
Hit.
side.
Nee, habe ich nicht.
And Cano will
Kriegt
make
das auch
the
noch.
catch to retire the
Boah,
side.
4 Innings ohne Hit,
3
ey.
up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail this one 1-0. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 6.
First delivery to him on the way. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now back, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's down.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
1-1.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Ja, das hat er eben diese Probleme.
In now, Michael Conforto. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Scheiß drauf.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not
Ja.
throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's
Okay,
getting
leider ist das
outs.
geschrieben.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nee, ich meine bei mir jetzt im Stream.
And it's
Weil
quickly
ich hab keinen Bock, mein Handy
0-2.
anzumachen.
Fouled off. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance
Hensel?
so far,
Ja, der hat
and he told me
Power, glaub ich,
overall,
sogar.
he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The second baseman,
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Captain Yura.
Das ist auch eine Scheiße. Ebenso. Der Typ heißt Yanda Alonso. Mets-Fan gerade drin. Da schreibe ich jetzt recht nichts zu, ja? Ach du
First
Scheiße.
delivery to him on the way.
So ein Alonso-Fan drin, ja?
Preston Hiura will stand in for the
Scheiße.
second time now as he looks at a called
Nee,
strike.
mit
It's
Mets-Fan
nothing
schreibe ich
in
nicht.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound his zone with all different options.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Ramos gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Hiura is retired, and there's one away.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Striding in, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls. No.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
1 out, nobody on.
Hey.
3-1.
Count is 3-1.
The 3-1. And the
Oh,
perfect
perfect
game
game
will
war
go
weg.
by
Da
the
muss man
wayside
walk.
here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that's in there for strike 1.
1-1's the count.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oi.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on the fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
At the plate now, Ronnie Rodriguez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-1 home.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnik is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 1-0. So striding forward now, Wilson Ramos.
For the Mets, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
The left fielder, number 52. Go ahead. That's it.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Here comes the first pitch. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First offering on its way. Jake Marisnick is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Jacob deGrom, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Hit on the ground toward the left. Garcia has it. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
You know, D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Here it is. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 2 balls and a strike. A 3-ball 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets, but they're up 1-0. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Brandon Woodruff comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second.
Klar,
That's a
Woodruff
hit, the first
nimmt
of
die
the
jetzt den
game for
Miller weg,
Milwaukee.
Okay, wow.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the
Er
ball
kann ja ein
well,
bisschen
but now he's
nicht, aber
mixing in a
trotzdem.
base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Into the box, Ben Gamble, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I have to count 0 and 2.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the stretch.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Full count, 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard hit ball to second. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0 home. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, number 6.
Digging in once again, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Fouled away. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next to the bat, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Now batting, Pete Alonso. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball.
Nope.
2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out, nobody on. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Standing in, Ryan Braun. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Ground ball left side. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
There's the 2-1 home.
Hey.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty B, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning, so he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Up next from Milwaukee, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Next from Milwaukee, Omar Narvaez. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
The 1-1.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Barisnik is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Brent Suter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out.
The batter, the captain, Wilson Ramos.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Hiura takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. That's inside.
2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Bullpen's off the plate. Ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Navarez over to his right, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Mets out in front, 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and in next, the first baseman slash DH Ryan Healy.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, third baseman.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Stepping into the box, Ronnie Rodriguez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
1 strike.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
At the plate, Orlando Arcia. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Jake Marisnick, 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far.
The center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gamble is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jacob.
J.D. Davis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
J.D. Davis.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Liner towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they lead it 1-0. Seth Lugo takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 67. Seth Lugo.
Brock Holt will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 32, Brock Holt.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready for another shot now, Ben Gamble. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Avisail Garcia. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball one. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
1-2.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1, and he'll scramble back to first safely.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
To the plate now, Ryan Braun. Strike one to start the at-bat. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So now to the plate, Keston Hiura, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the 0-2, and he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their ninth inning lead has evaporated. A tie game headed to the last of the ninth. The Mets looking to celebrate in Queens. Alex Claudio comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And set to go is the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Cano.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch popped up. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, number 6.
Digging in, Jeff McNeil, and he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
So here's Pete Alonso as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. The bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. We are into extra innings, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
A brilliant performance, Matty V, as a manager and a pitching coach. All you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
In now, Ryan Healy. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in once again, Ronnie Rodriguez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
From the windup, the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Into his motion, and the 3-1.
Hey! Count is 3-2.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Jesse Biddle comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Jesse Biddle.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And now pitch on the way. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Healy handles it, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Marisnick.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Marisnick. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball well outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aborted first.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Brendan Nimmo will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. The 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Here it is. And it's 1-2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Justin Wilson takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Justin Wilson.
11th inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wilson is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. A 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
But there is the second baseman, Cano, for the first out. Luis Urias will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Urias.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Now at the plate, Ben Gamble. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
The 1-0. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Well hit on the line, and that'll get down into left center field. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the night. That is a big base hit here in extra innings to give them the lead by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you know as well as I do. It gets to the extra innings. Everybody's tries to go deep and end it with one swing and a bat. That's a nice job to stay within himself and drive in a pair.
Jerry Spamiglia enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. Stepping in now, Ryan Braun, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Runners on first with one down. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
And D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run.
The catcher,
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now in the box, Ryan Healy. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. First pitch of the at-bat. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Marisnick is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Brewers lead this one 4-1. Josh Hader gets the call from the pen, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Jeff McNeil. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here it comes.
Ball 2.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Pete Alonso will be next. 3-1. Here it is, and he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Another payoff pitch. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game.
The right fielder, number 30.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. Too high, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. Two out with the man at first. 2-1.
Now, 2-1.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on. Wow, how quickly things change. The possible winning run has gone from in the hole to on deck to at the plate. Things have gotten a lot more interesting here in a hurry.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And now time is called and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Garcia. Ball game. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Nach der Tetz hat einen Grand Slam gehauen. Dann hat er jetzt nur auf 4 Manns
Man, I
kassiert.
guess a regular walk-off wasn't enough for him, so he blasts a grand slam in the final at bat to win this thing. I've seen a lot of things in my day, but that was something very special.
Ende für 4. Mit's gewonnen. Also.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. Jerry Spramiglia claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Brewers, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's